While travel may be tiresome or hectic for ordinary passengers, it's the epitome of luxury for the world's richest CEOs. Thanks to their enormous net worth that keeps reaching new heights every day, these top billionaires can easily splurge on some of the most convenient modes of travel in the world. From insanely expensive private jets to lavish cars, here's how the richest CEOs travel. Number 5. Warren Buffett. Chairman and CEO of Berkshire Hathaway, Warren Buffett is not only considered one of the most successful investors in the world, but also an unbeatable business tycoon. With a current net worth of over $100.6 billion, he has earned the title of the world's 7th richest person. That said, Buffett is known for his legendary frugality almost as well as he's known for his legendary investments. This is because he reportedly prefers a humble McDonald's meal every morning and has lived in the modest 4-bedroom Omaha house for many years. When we talk about his preferred modes of travel, Warren likes to keep it simple when he's traveling on the road. Although the billionaire can easily afford the world's fanciest vehicle with a personal driver, he makes the 5-minute trek from his home to the Berkshire Hathaway office himself in his everyday car. In the past, he's known to drive a 2014 Cadillac XTS, which costs no more than $20,000 today. When we talk about Buffett's choice of air travel, the popular American investor has criticized the use of private jets by CEOs numerous times in the past, until he had no option but to get a jet for himself. With such a busy travel schedule, flying private saves him a ton of time, not to mention the obvious convenience that comes with it. In fact, Buffett came to love private jet travel so much that he invested in an entire company named NetJets in 1998. Currently, Warren travels in his Bombardier Challenger 600 that can easily accommodate up to 19 passengers and features numerous luxurious amenities. The deluxe cabin inside the private jet extends to a width of over 8 feet, a height of over 6 feet, and is over 28 feet long. There's a separate 115 cubic foot space for storing luggage, not to mention the plane's minimal noise and impeccable speed. However, the Bombardier Challenger 600 is still quite a modest private jet, considering Warren Buffett's current net worth. After all, he's called a frugal billionaire for a reason. Number 4. Mark Zuckerberg. It comes as no surprise that Facebook's co-founder and internet entrepreneur Mark Zuckerberg was ranked 10th on Forbes' list of the world's most powerful people in 2016. He's also one of the most renowned philanthropists and media magnates in this era. As of April 2021, Zuckerberg's net worth hit a whopping $103.6 billion, making him the 5th richest person in the world. While the insanely successful tech CEO dedicates many hours to work, he also travels quite extensively, usually to meet with world leaders and other important personalities. These include Pope Francis in Rome, French President Emmanuel Macron, and celebrities such as his friend Vin Diesel. As per reliable sources, Zuckerberg doesn't waste time on small, everyday decisions, which is why he's almost always spotted in the same attire. It consists of a regular pair of jeans, sneakers, and a gray t-shirt, all of which seems quite simple for someone worth over $1 billion. Well, for starters, Zuckerberg's ordinary-looking t-shirt costs around $400, so even when he looks like he isn't splurging much on himself, he actually does. Unlike other CEOs on this list, Mark doesn't need to buy a separate private jet for himself or worry about his travel expenses, since all of it, along with his security, is taken care of by charter services. In 2011, Facebook reportedly had to pay around $784,000 for private chartered flights for Mark Zuckerberg, and $1.2 billion in 2012. This massive expenditure ensures that the highest quality of necessary protection and convenience is available for the company's CEO. For road travel, Zuckerberg usually opts for moderately expensive cars, such as the Volkswagen GTI, which has a starting price of around $33,000, and a Honda Fit, which is also worth somewhere around $30,000. But perhaps the most expensive car he uses is his Pagani Huayra, which has an average cost of $3 million. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. French businessman, media proprietor, and art collector Bernard Arnault became the world's richest person twice. For the first time in December 2019 after surpassing Jeff Bezos, and for a second time in January 2020. Arnault is also the chairman and chief executive of LVMH, a French multinational corporation that specializes in some of the most luxurious goods in the world. As per Forbes' current estimation, Bernard Arnault has a total family fortune of a staggering $160.8 billion, while his own net worth is around $124 billion. Hence, it makes sense that this billionaire businessman is well known for being the richest person in not only France, but also all of Europe. Arnault owns an intercontinental business jet known as the Dassault Falcon 7X, which reportedly cost him $54 million. This French-manufactured luxury plane is the second largest of the Dassault Falcon line and features a number of impressive features, such as a fly-by-wire system, 3 engines, a massive cabin, and can accommodate 19 passengers. With a range of 6,450 nautical miles, the Falcon 7X is notable for its extensive use of computer-aided design and is said to be the first aircraft to be designed entirely on a virtual platform. But this private jet isn't the only premium mode of travel preferred by Mr. Arnault. His $150 million yacht, called the Symphony, boasts a jacuzzi, an indoor cinema, a 6-foot swimming pool, and can easily accommodate 16 passengers and around 36 crew members. Number 2, Elon Musk. SpaceX and Tesla founder Elon Musk is among the most talked about business magnates in the world. At the start of 2020, he was listed as the 35th richest person on the planet with a net worth of $27 million. However, by November 2020, Musk had surpassed Mark Zuckerberg to become the 3rd richest person on the planet, shortly before becoming the 2nd richest and leaving Bill Gates behind. In January 2021, Musk briefly became the wealthiest man in the world, surpassing Amazon founder and billionaire Jeff Bezos. Based on the fact that most of his wealth is derived from Tesla, Elon Musk's current net worth has reached $186.8 billion in April 2021. Managing both SpaceX and Tesla means that this famous entrepreneur needs to frequently travel for work, which he loves to do with pure extravagance. Musk owns 2 lavish private jets, namely the Gulfstream G650ER and the Gulfstream G550. The Gulfstream G6550 offers an incredibly high performance of 7,500 nautical miles and is his preferred ride from California to Texas. Designed with Musk's comfort and productivity in mind, both of these private jets are well equipped with handcrafted chairs, in-flight entertainment screens, separate cabins to work, relax, and sleep, among other fancy features. But the Gulfstream G650 takes the ultimate prize at a mind-numbing price of $70 million. And number 1, Jeff Bezos. As per Forbes and Bloomberg's Billionaire Index, Jeff Bezos is currently the richest person in the world, with a current net worth of $195.1 billion. During the COVID-19 pandemic, his fortune increased by $24 billion as countless households switched to online shopping on Amazon. Since he's the wealthiest and most influential industrialist in the world right now, it's quite obvious that Bezos has the kind of travel options that are beyond your imagination. For starters, he owns not 1, but 2 Gulfstream G650ERs, which have a combined cost of around $150 million. Jeff Bezos also owns some of the most expensive cars on the market, including a $3 million Ferrari Pininfarina Sergio, a $4.5 million Lamborghini Veneno, not to mention his Bugatti Veyron Mansouri, and his diamond-coated Koenigsegg CCXR Trevita. In total, Bezos' fleet of fancy automobiles is reportedly worth over $20 million. Needless to say, this unbeatable billionaire takes traveling to a whole new level. That's a wrap for how the richest CEOs travel. Which billionaire's travel style do you like the most? Let us know in the comments below. See you next time.